Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, so I have a little bit of a training session. Should we say that? I was going to say a little bit of footage, a little bit of a footage. Okay, from Napoleon Hill, because this morning the message that was really coming in through, channeling through. Stop, breathe. Okay, was that you actually wanted to know what the consequences were. And it was like, okay, so what if I don't follow the divine law? What are the consequences? I thought this was interesting. So we can focus on it, but not for long. I found the right piece of footage to answer this question, what the consequences are. We should call them penalties, as Napoleon Hill calls them penalties. Well, actually, it was Andrew Carnegie who called them rewards and penalties. So should we have, I felt, a penalty shootout. Let's do it. Let's get them all out. So let me just get you onto this piece of footage. The whole clip is on for 7 minutes. We are not watching all of that. I will attach a link to the clip, the full clip, because it gives you some good tips. I'm out of breath. I need to slow down and allow Napoleon Hill to take over.
The goals are far above my previous achievements that it shocked my friends and relatives when they
Okay, here it is.
Everyone, said Mr. Carnegie, comes to the earth plane blessed with the privilege of controlling his mind power and directing it to whatever ends he may choose. But, he continued, everyone brings over with him at birth the equivalent of two sealed envelopes, one of which is clearly labeled, the riches you may enjoy if you take possession of your own mind and direct it to ends of your own choice. And the other is labeled, the penalties you must pay if you neglect to take possession of your mind and direct it. And now let me reveal to you, said Mr. Carnegie, the contents of those two sealed envelopes. In the one labeled riches is this list of blessings. 1, sound health. 2, peace of mind. 3, a labor of love of your own choice. 4, freedom from fear and worry. 5, a positive mental attitude. 6, material riches of your own choice and quantity. In the sealed envelope labeled penalties, Mr. Carnegie continued, is this list of the prices one must pay for neglecting to take possession of his own mind. 1, ill health. 2, fear and worry. 3, indecision and doubt. 4, frustration and discouragement throughout life. 5, poverty and want. 6, and a whole flock of evils consisting of envy, greed, jealousy, anger, hatred, and superstition. Now, my mission in life is to help you and everyone who needs my help.
And if you would like more of Napoleon Hill's help, I will put a link in the description box to the rest of, well, there's a bit before it as well, and a bit after. Okay, so we're going to carry on with our personal development, daily personal development session. Okay, I'd like to read at least 5 pages. So let's carry on. I'm sure this will come in with what Napoleon has just said. Okay, so yesterday we ended with the law of attraction responds to whatever vibration you are sending by giving you more of it, whether it's positive or negative. It simply responds to your vibration. Okay, so non-deliberate attraction. Many people are often curious about why they keep attracting the same thing over and over again. They are absolutely certain that they are not sending out anything negative, yet in a specific area of their life, negative experiences keep showing up. This happens because they are sending a negative vibe non-deliberately, simply through their observation of what they are currently getting. For example, if you open your wallet and don't see any money, by observing that you're not seeing any money there, you are now offering a vibration of lack, fear, or some other similar negative vibration. Although you're not doing it on purpose, the law of attraction is simply responding to your vibration and giving you more of the same. It doesn't know what action you are taking that is causing you to generate this negative vibration. You might be remembering or pretending or daydreaming, or in this case, just merely observing. And that's why I didn't want to focus too much. Like I said, it will be like, let's just get these out, these penalties, or what they are, the consequences, because you don't want to even focus on the consequences. You want to focus on the riches, the rewards that life has to offer. Okay, there's an observation cycle, non-deliberate attraction. 1. You observe what you receive and have in your life, whether positive or negative. 2. While observing, you are sending a vibration, either negative or positive. 3. The law of attraction responds to the vibration you are sending. And 4. As a result, you get more of what you were vibrating, whether positive or negative. As you observe what you are receiving in different areas of your life, money, work, health, relationships, etc., your observations generate a feeling, vibration, that can be either positive or negative. Okay, here's the observation cycle here. Observing sends a vibration. Even though you may not be aware of it, you are perpetuating the observation cycle. The law of attraction will respond to your vibration, whether positive or negative, by giving you more of what you are vibrating. It's important to understand that the law of attraction is already existing in your life, whether you understand it or not, whether you like it or not, or whether you believe it or not. If you like what you are observing, then celebrate it. And in your celebration, you will get more of it. If you don't like what you are getting, then it is time to tap into the law of attraction more deliberately, so you can stop attracting what you don't want and start attracting what you do. In other words, deliberate attraction. Whether it's a positive or negative vibration, the law of attraction will give you more of the same. Now I want to read this section about words. I got a lot from this part. So, understanding the significance of your words. Words, words, words. Most of the tools and worksheets in this book are related to language, the use of words, and more importantly, the feelings generated by words. As you read on in this book, you'll learn how words are the common denominator for all of the exercises in the deliberate attraction process. Why is there such an emphasis on words? Words are everywhere. We speak them, read them, write them, think them, see them, type them, and hear them in our head. The reason the exercises in this book are all based on choosing precise words is because the words we think and use generate the vibration we send out. The word homework, for example, can cause some people to have a negative vibration and others to have a positive vibration. The word money can hold a positive vibration for some people and a negative vibration for others. In the following pages, you'll learn which words are causing you to attract the things you don't want. Your thoughts are made up of words. Here is an illustration showing the connection between positive and negative vibrations, your thoughts, and your words. Words lead to thoughts, made up of words. Thoughts lead to feelings, negative or positive vibrations. Okay. Or words point to feelings. Words point to thoughts. Thoughts point to feelings. Words that are causing you to attract what you don't want. Don't, not, and no. Don't think of the Statue of Liberty in New York. I know that you just did. Your unconscious and conscious mind automatically filters out the words don't, not, and no. When you use these words, you are actually internalizing in your mind the exact thing you are being told not to. Okay. For example, if I said, do not think of a snowstorm, I guarantee you would start thinking of a snowstorm almost immediately. Even though the instruction was not to do something, your unconscious and conscious mind edited out that part of the instruction. There are other common expressions that give more attention and energy to what you don't want. Have you heard yourself use any of these statements? Don't get mad. I'm not blaming. Don't hesitate to call me. Don't be fooled. Don't worry. I don't want this to hurt. Don't litter. Don't smoke. I'm not judging. Don't panic. No rush, no worry. Don't look now. Don't run with scissors. Don't forget. I don't want my clients to cancel. Don't be late. Don't slam the door. The law of attraction responds the same way your mind does. It hears what you don't want. When you hear yourself make a statement containing the words don't, not, or no, you are actually giving attention and energy to what you don't want. Here's an effective and easy tool that will help you reduce and eventually eliminate the use of the words don't, not, and no from your vocabulary. Each time you hear yourself using don't, not, or no, ask yourself, so what do I want? Each time you talk about what you don't want, in that moment you are giving it your attention and energy. When you ask yourself what you do want, the answer will have created a new sentence with new words. When your words change, your vibration changes, and the best news of all is that you can only send out one vibration at a time. So when you make a statement containing the words don't, not, or no, you are actually giving attention and energy to what you don't want. Simply ask yourself, so what do I want? So asking yourself, so what do I want? When we don't use don't, not, and no, here's how the new sentences will sound after you've asked yourself, so what do I want? Okay. So we're taking the negative statement, we're adding the questions, so what do I want? And then we are transmuting that into a positive statement. So don't hesitate to call. Call me soon. Don't panic. Stay calm. Don't forget. Remember to. Don't be late. See you on time. Don't slam the door. Close it quietly. I don't want this to hurt. I'll be fine. I don't want my clients to cancel. I want my clients to keep their appointments. It just gives you a little exercise here. When do you use don't, not, and no, and add your own sentences here, and then create new positive sentences here? Okay, got a little quote here. I think that maybe we're going to stop here. That's exactly where we're going to stop. Fold down the page because we're going to end with this quote from Napoleon Hill that I've highlighted in pink the last time that I read this book. Let's read it. Positive and negative emotions cannot occupy the mind at the same time. One or the other must dominate. It is your responsibility to make sure that positive emotions constitute the dominating influence of your mind. Napoleon Hill. Something happened to my voice now. It's like I had Napoleon Hill himself coming through. Woo, how exciting. Okay, there we go. There is this morning's at 10:30. 13 minutes, 14 minutes of personal development. Well done you. Let's put a story on this Saturday. We're going to the Oracle of the Fairies. I was just about to say it's very silent in the air. Look in a book. You just have. Whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring the insight you see. Well, let's hope so. Oh, I've gone to the book. Okay, I was actually going to read the message. Look in a book. Well, let's read from the fairy book first. The fairies are saying that the guidance you seek is contained within a book. Look around right now and pick up the first book you see. Hold the book against your heart and say, "Fairies, turn the pages in this book for me and guide my fingers to the words I need to see." Now close your eyes and randomly flick through the book, allowing your finger to come to rest somewhere on the page. Read the words and see if they resonate with you. If your finger lands on a picture, try again until it lands on text. If the words immediately seem relevant, take them on board. If they don't, write them down and sit with them for a day or two. Be patient and their meaning will come to you. You can also ask for the meaning of the words to be revealed in your dreams. Before you go to sleep, write the words on a piece of paper and place it under your pillow, saying, "Fairies, these words I place beneath my head reveal the meaning why I lie in my bed." In the morning, write down any dreams you can remember. Then be patient as the wisdom from your words filters through into your waking reality. The card may also be a reminder that reading a book could be good for you right now. If there's one you've been meaning to read for years, now is the time to do it. The fairies may also be saying that a book could prove a valuable gift for someone else, as it may open their mind to other ways of being. Okay. Greg's allowance statements. That's what we're reading. Okay. My ideal financial situation. Okay, Greg. Let's listen to Greg's allowance statements. My ideal financial situation. Millions of people are receiving checks today. Every day, billions of dollars are moved from bank account to bank accounts. Someone just received a check this minute. Hundreds of thousands of people win prizes and money every day. Somebody became a millionaire yesterday. Millions of dollars are inherited every day. Someone found money today. More and more people are attracting creative ways to bring in extra income. As Greg reads his allowance statements, he begins to feel hope and the diminishing of doubt. Now the law of attraction can respond to Greg's desire for his financial situation. How awesome is that? Okay, we'll carry on. It says how to create your own allowance statement. It's time for you to create your own allowance statement. The allowance statement is used when you hear yourself make statements of doubt. Build a list of these doubts. You may hear yourself saying, "I can't have that because," or "that won't happen to me because." You can use the allowance statements worksheet on the next page to help build your allowance statements. First step, uncover the doubt. Reread your desire statement. Okay. We haven't kind of done that part. Reread your desire statement and use it to uncover any doubt you feel as a result of reading it. For example, if your desire statement says that your ideal job allows you to work a 4-day week and you hear a little voice inside you saying that will never happen because, then jot down your doubt. Second step, ask yourself these questions. Start by asking yourself whether there is anyone currently doing what you want to do or having what you want to have. If so, then how many people have been doing this today, yesterday, last week, last month, last year? Third step, write in general terms in the third person. Write your statements in general terms because making reference to yourself often creates more doubt. Ensure that the statements are plausible. Wow. There you go. Let's get another card. Purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart and win it. Win it. Look inside your heart and win it. You've got to be in it to win it. Okay. Look inside your heart and within it, you will find the answer to your question. Purity. Hi, Lily. You could have just jumped up. But hey, it's all good. Good girl. A happy gal. Purity. Unicorns are creatures of purity, and with this card, a unicorn joins the fairies to tell you that now is your time. Do you think we can maybe read the words as they're written? Unicorns are creatures of purity, and with this card, a unicorn joins the fairies to tell you that now is the time to tune into your heart. Whatever your question or situation, look into your own pure heart for the answer. Even if you doubt your ability, deep within, beyond ego and mind, a pure heart will reveal its deepest truth and wisdom. When you can fully trust the purity of your own heart's wisdom, you'll find that any challenges in life can be approached with a gentle kindness and compassion for yourself as well as for others. Perhaps you found yourself in a situation where the purity of your heart is needed to shed light on challenging circumstances. Sometimes those close to us need our assistance. Your pure heart can help to show the way for them too. This card may also be saying that you're becoming too tied up in your thoughts, but you can transfer the purity of your heart to your mind. The mind will always present a million questions, whereas the heart will always offer a single response, that love is the answer to everything. Know that you can be a flawed human with a pure heart. You don't need to be a saint to do this. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. I felt like pulling a lot of the shadows and lights. I want to be within that number. When the saints go marching in. I think it's a lantern fairy on the bottom, a clear solution. The lantern fairy, a clear solution. Let's shuffle that card in though, and we'll see what card wants to come out. Energy's a little bit tender. Love me tender, love me true. Well, the dress of alchemy has come up with release your power. The power that the Creator gave you. Okay, to take possession of your own mind. 33, Christ consciousness number. The message is to release your power. About the dress of alchemy, you have powerful energy when this beautiful being shows up in your readings. You have strong, powerful, vibrant energy that changes lives. And with that comes great responsibility. Some people may be eroding their own energy fields with blame, discontent, and choosing the same destructive patterns over and over again. When this being walks in, she shows that it is possible to change deeply and truly, and to become clear, bright, strong, healthy, and very powerful in terms of your energy. She understands the responsibility and has worked consistently and with great discipline and earnestness to be able to create. The eyes in her wings make it impossible to hide from the truth of who you are. Okay, she speaks. It is time for you to celebrate who you truly are at this time, to acknowledge you have some energetic debris that needs to be cleared. And when you do this, the gold of who you truly are will shine through, just as these alchemical symbols shine from my dress. It is no longer possible in this new energy to hide who you are. You must take the time to be truly yourself. There is no cloak to hide within, as you can see. This dress I wear reveals all my magics and all my secrets. The secrets and the wisdoms of the ages are being revealed now more than ever before. When you have cleared your energy field of the guilt, the fear, the jealousy, and the envy, you will be able to shine brightly too. And they sound like all of the additional parts that came with the penalties right at the end. Napoleon Hill just reeled off, shot out a few of these: jealousy, envy, guilt, fear. The divination message. Please take time to clear from your own sacred energy field jealousy, envy, fear, and guilt. Once you are clear, welcome in bright, strong, powerful, healthy energy. After this has taken place, expect symbols and signs to pour in. Keep your energy strong and bright and follow the signs. When your energy is strong and bright, when you come from a place of love, courage, and wisdom, you will attract the right signs and will not be misled. Do not expect to have no change after her arrival. Relationships and situations based on ego-centered concepts containing toxic energy will fall away naturally, and you will now ask for your worth. This is not hubris, overweening pride. It is self-love in action. Wow. This is how we do it. Let's go to the journey of love. My ears have gone a bit muffled. Okay. Distant shores. Got two cards. Can't quite see what's underneath. We'll get there. Distant shores, card number 18. Open to yin yang lover. Your soul is yearning for more. The divine is all, and there are no limits to what can be experienced by the soul. The soul is so hungry for a divine reunion that it will seek out whatever is needed to get there, even if that means journeying to strange or exotic shores for expanded experience. You may be feeling this soul impulse as an urge to travel, to try something new, to let go of the limitations of your mind in how you see your current life, and to begin to see the new in what was once familiar. The art of the passionate soul is to be able to see that which is new and fresh, even in what is known, though sometimes we can use the help of a fresh vista to inspire the mind to open and the heart to be ready to receive more. Interesting. Inspiring the mind to open and for the heart to be ready to receive more. It's time for you to reach for distant shores. It's time for you to reach for the distant shores that are calling to you now, beloved. Don't pack your bags with too much though. You'll travel light and easy with less baggage, and you'll need plenty of space to receive that which is new. This oracle brings you a message. You will benefit greatly from travel right now. You may travel through the mind, reading journals of faraway lands or times, or watch a film that transports you. Moving your body to a different place is another way, bringing fresh energy by unplugging you for a short time from what you know, to plug you into a different circuit so that you may receive different energy. So when the opportunity to travel arises for you soon, whether it be a jaunt far away or a day in a different place, take it. Don't worry if it doesn't seem practical. The divine is so much more important, intelligent, and capable of genius than what mere logic would have us believe. Okay, let's read this poem. I waited for dawn, not wanting to go, but knowing I soon would have to leave. I waited for the first light, listening, joining with you on each breath and each exhale. I watched as morning came and you gently stirred, knowing our love was not measured in time, not the minutes that quickly passed, or the hours as departure approached. How I wanted to linger, how I wanted to tell you that this moment would last forever and whisper one more time, I love you. And then you held me and said it first, and goodbye no longer mattered. Shall we see what's underneath the Christ flame? That looked like an N-E, not an me. It was a knee. 31, the Christ flame. Yesterday we finished with the Cloak of Christ, and this card said, it's Christ Consciousness number, card number 33. This card says you don't have that cloak around you. There isn't a cloak that's around you. Okay, so whether that's for the Divine Feminine, whether the Divine Masculine is now not needing his cloak of protection, okay, let's find out about the Christ flame. Within you burns the flame of the Christ. Beyond religion, this flame belongs to all hearts willing to receive the divine, opening to it as a lover would open the heart to receive the beloved. Though the awakening of the Christ within brings greater closeness to the divine, and therefore greater love and depth of compassion, it too can bring sadness, righteous anger, and a passionate need to contribute positive healing action and change in the world. You may be an introspective soul who does this through mastering their inner world with meditation and yoga, raising your own vibration with absolute intent that this bring healing to the world around you. You may be an extroverted soul that thrives in sharing messages and living a life of dynamic action in support of the causes that are worthy and move into your brave heart, capable of feeling divine outrage and responding with inspired action. You may be a combination of these soul types and choosing wisely what you consume, which companies you support, what television you do or do not watch, and what you read, voting for the life you want to have around you in the world through your actions, internal and external. This is the Christ flame igniting within you, setting the world aflame with the fire of divine love. This oracle brings guidance that you are connecting with the universal Christ consciousness, and your heart is meant to awaken as a sacred heart, bearing the Christ flame of divine love this lifetime. You are part of the wave of awakening happening on the earth now. You are exactly where you are meant to be and doing exactly what you're meant to be doing. Keep going. Okay, the poem. Love is more than words can define. It is a feeling which wells up inside and longs for release. It is a smile which starts in my heart and spreads across my face like a silly grin. It is a knowing so deep in my being that every cell speaks in a language only lovers know. And most of all, it is the beginning, the birth, the possibility, the promise of a tomorrow, the hope that grows into something we can only imagine when hearts combine and love becomes more. Okay. Wow, that was a real oracle session today. Okay, a real oracle session. We will end with a reading. it's taken me to the card that was we finished with yesterday. Oh, let me see if it's on the top. Yeah, the Cloak of Christ is what we had yesterday, and the message was, if you've pulled the Passion for Purpose card, and I made a mention of something. If you have a passion for your purpose, pay attention to the message. But at the bottom of the deck was Passion for Purpose. So I had a little chuckle after the video when I noticed that. It spoke about actually acknowledging that you did have Rumi and Jesus Christ. They were your brothers, divine masculine, and it was kind of like an acceptance. Can you accept this knowledge? You only need to go back to yesterday's video right at the end when I'm doing Rumi. If you want to re-listen to that. Let's have a look at a message from Rumi today, though, because that was yesterday. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Well, I feel we might have just brought a lot up to the surface, but it's not to dwell on it, not to dwell on what you don't want. Okay, remember the exercise. Whenever you find yourself saying, don't, not, and no. What is it that you do want then? Okay, change the statement. She offers the sacred wine, so drink. Card number 32. Interesting. 33 is next, obviously, after 32, which took me to the Christ consciousness number, but the actual card is called You Who Show the Way. She offers a sacred wine, so drink. The sacred coffee. O wine giver of enlightened hearts, offer me the wine of your kindness, for this is the reason you have brought me here from the desert of oblivion. O beautiful wine giver, pour me the wine that gives me insight. Offer me the wine from the sea of love, and fill my heart with pearls. Pour it into my heart until I shred the veil and go beyond reason. My spirit is consumed by judgment, and my life is reduced by thoughts. Pour that precious wine over the frozen cries of skeptics until their words become warm, and their nays become yays. Rumi. Will you say yes to me? I want to take you with me on a wild adventure. There we shall be, tripping, stumbling, falling like fools, laughing our most unconstrained laughter as we drink the sweetest of offerings. Raucous and silly shall we be, though undoubtedly we are from the noblest and most royal lineage. Nonetheless, standing inside the tavern, warm and illumined by the golden hearth fires, we would hold on to each other, barely able to stand up straight, crying with so much laughter, sweet wine coursing through our blood. Beloved, you are being offered a gift that is beyond your understanding. This gift is from the hand of the Divine Beloved, an offering to you that will lift you beyond what you have known into the next opening of your inner eye, of your heart, of your soul, so that it may caress the earth with the light of heaven. This may sound wonderful, indeed it is, yet welcome though this gift may be, there is a trick to receiving it, you see. When the sweet wine is offered, you must drink, but also be willing to become drunk. You must be willing to let go of your control. You must trust in what will happen, trust that you will be cared for, and that you may appear to be the fool. You must be willing to not have all the answers, or indeed any answers at all, my wise soulmate. And trust that this is according to the higher plan, and not some inadequacy or error. So will you accept the gift that is coming to you, the offering that the sacred feminine brings to you now? It is sweet wine she offers. It shall be an enjoyable journey, receiving this gift, a wearing away of resistance and restraints towards life through the sheer pleasure of aliveness without thought. Oh, what a journey this is to be for you. So much that is truly wonderful and incredible, sacred and extraordinary, awaits you. You who are asked to drink from the generous cup the great beloved is bringing towards your lips. So what if your speech becomes incoherent and you have no words to describe what you feel, or if the world around you ceases to understand you? Could any of that compare to the great bliss of being fully alive and dancing with the divine ones in dazed splendour and the beauty of life? This is a party you want to attend, trust me, even though no one will be much interested in talking because they will be too busy dancing. Everyone will envy you, though if you open your heart to invite them, too many will say, oh no, I have to wash my hair and I have to sort through my accounts and count my fingers and my toes. It will take me too long and I simply won't be ready to attend. But you go, of course, you enjoy yourself, whilst I am working long and hard at things so very important. And you may hang your head and wonder if you too should stay at home to wash your hair and tend to your accounts and count your fingers and toes many times over perhaps to make sure you get it right. But then you'll hear the distant sounds of clinking glasses, of music, of stomping and dancing and laughter, and you'll think a wise thought, so wise indeed that you'll stop thinking immediately after thinking it. That thought will be, forget this to-do list, I'm going to have some fun. This oracle comes with guidance for you. Are you having fun yet? This comes in great with yesterday when it felt like the Divine Feminine was in the party room and the Divine Masculine was going through the dark hallway. So this oracle comes with guidance for you. Are you having fun yet? Well, you may need to wash your hair and tend to your accounts. That is fine. You may even need to count your fingers and toes. But over and over again, beloved, surely you can find some time in between the endless to-dos of your to-do list to throw a tantrum and come dancing with me instead. Your honour and commitment, discipline and focus are certainly to be rewarded with some uninhibited nonsense, hopefully. Come, put aside that seriousness for a moment or more and allow the wild child in you to take your body and soul for a spin. Together, let's go and paint the town the colour of love. That sounds like such a good plan. Okay, I'm off. I will catch up with you guys soon. Okay, take care. Have a fantastic day. Much love. Bye for now.